Hello. It's good to see you. Today we have a different kind of subscription box. Now I have some that are like beauty products, makeup, skincare, things like that. But I found a new subscription box and they don't sponsor me or anything. I just bought these boxes. I have paid for, I think, 6 months worth of these boxes. And the name of the company is Cat Lady Box. Now they have 2 levels of subscriptions. This is supposed to be a crazy Cat Lady box. There's the regular Cat Lady box, which is like the regular, and then they have like the premium, and that's the crazy Cat Lady. The crazy Cat Lady box, the difference is the crazy Cat Lady box is supposed to come with stuff for your cats. But you would think they would both actually come with stuff for your cats, but they don't. This one just says Cat Lady box, so I don't know. But I just got this today. I have not opened it yet. It's supposed to have all kinds of fun cat-themed items in there, like t-shirts and candles and just whatever they can stuff in the box. So I thought, since this is the first one we've done, I would tell you just a little bit about my cats. Now I have 3 cats, and that is my limit. I've always said I don't want more than 3 because that, for me, that would be like crazy cat lady territory. Like I cannot go beyond 3. That's all I can do. I'll tell you a little bit about them. My first cat is actually sitting right over here taking a bath right beside me. That would be Evie. I got her in August of 2016 from a shelter, and she had been there for 5 months. She was born there, actually. Someone brought in a pregnant cat. It was her mom, and from what I hear, her mom, she looks just like her mom, and she's a dilute tortie, so she's like all gray and light brown. She doesn't really have a lot of dark colors. She's mostly gray, and so she was born there, and her mom got adopted, and all of her brothers and sisters found homes, but she was still there 5 months later. She has a tear duct that's a little messed up, so it always looks like she's a little weepy, like her eye always looks like she's, crying a little bit, but she has a tear duct that's been like that since she was born. And I don't know if that's why she was there for so long, but people kept passing her over. We actually went to the shelter to look at a different cat. We went there to see this little kitten, and the shelter has a like a Facebook page where they post pictures of their animals, and we went there to see another kitten that they had, but they were really eager to introduce us to Evie. Although at that time her name was Grayson, which I wasn't too fond of. Like, I don't like that name. They were really eager to introduce us to her. And she was very sweet, and my younger son said, she's been here for 5 months. She would really, really like to have a home, I bet. So he convinced me so we took her home with us that day, and so we changed her name to Evie. And that was around the time Pokemon Go was really big, and it was named after the Pokemon. So yes, she's been with us since then. And then in October of 2016, we went up to Virginia to visit my dad. And we stopped by, there's this produce place near where he lives. And we went in, and we go in there all the time. And one of the ladies who works in there had a box with some kittens in it. Apparently a feral cat had had kittens under her porch. And one day the feral cat left and didn't come back. They think maybe something happened to it because the kittens were tiny, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks old, very, very small. And so they had to crawl up under the house and get the kittens out. And unfortunately, I think a couple of them didn't make it. She had 2 kittens, and one of them was very quiet. It was just chilling in the box, not really saying anything. The other one was just making a ruckus, just yowling and screeching and just having a fit. And I'm shopping around the store, and I keep hearing this cat. I'm like, man, that cat is unhappy. And I got up to the register, and I had, well, I don't know, whatever I had. We normally buy candy in there. I probably had some sort of candy. And the lady, she's trying to hold this cat, and the cat is just like crawling all over her and freaking out. She hands it to this other lady, and it's just freaking out. And I'm standing there watching them struggle with this very upset kitten. And I could tell it kind of looked like a Siamese kitten. And I thought, I always wanted a Siamese cat. I've never had one. Oh, that's a pretty little cat. I didn't know they were looking for homes for these cats. And just out of sheer frustration, the lady who was trying to hold the kitten just thrust her into my arms and just said, "Here," and hands me this tiny, you could just hold her in your hand. She was so small. Just thrust this cat. And I set my stuff down on the counter, and I just kind of hooked my arm like that, up against me. And the little cat, just instantly it calmed down, and it laid down on my arm, and it got quiet. And I looked at the lady, and she looked at me. And she said, that cat sure could use a home. I said, don't do this to me. Because at that time, we were living in an apartment, and I was not really looking to get another cat at that point. One was good, and we had only had Evie for 2 months at that point. And she said, that cat could sure use a home. Long story short, I ended up going home with a cat that day. Little tiny kitten. Got her home, and I happened to have a little can of wet food for kittens. I didn't have anything for small cats like her, but she ate what she could of the wet food. She was starving. I mean, she was just skin and bones. You could feel her ribs, but I was worried, about her. You could tell she really had a will to survive, and she ate the food. And I went out and got some kitten formula for her, and you had to give her a little bottle. She couldn't drink out of a saucer right away, so we had to bottle feed her for about a week. But she made it, and so now, and we named her Pumpkin. Wasn't really sure what to call her at first. She looked like a baby possum when she was a kitten. I actually have some videos of her on this channel when we got her. She was so small, and so we have Pumpkin, and she's grown into it's funny because she's actually very quiet. You hardly ever hear a peep out of her. I think she got it all out of her system that day in the produce place. She was so loud. I thought she was going to be a loud cat. She's not like a full-bred Siamese or anything. She tried really hard to be Siamese, but she didn't quite make it. But she's very sweet and very, very quiet. And then we have the Tasmanian Devil, the wild child, the third cat. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how we ended up with her. There was a guy who lived just out of town here who had a neighbor who took in 2 female cats, and she was under the impression that these cats were spayed. Well, apparently they were not, because they both got pregnant around the same time. They had kittens about a week apart, and the cats, for whatever reason, decided to go up the street to this guy's house, and they both had their kittens up under his deck. So he had 2 mama cats and 2 litters of kittens under his deck. Well, his neighbor, being the charming person that she was, apparently said, well, they chose to have kittens under your deck, so they're your problem, and just sort of washed her hands of the whole thing, leaving him to find homes for 2 litters of kittens just out of nowhere. So I took one. I went with my younger son, and we went to look at the kittens, and one of the litters was not quite ready. It was a week behind the litter we were looking at. The younger litter, it was all orange cats, like orange tabby cat looking cats. They were so cute. They all looked the same. They're all orange. Very cute. But the litter we went to look at was a little different. There were some that were like brownish, like a brown tabby and calicos, and it's like a mix, And so I said, I really want a female cat, so it will get along with my cats. And so there was this one, and it was kind of a calico looking cat, and we decided we're pretty sure that's a female. And so it was so cute. So I go up to the kitten, and she runs around behind this tote, like a plastic tote. She runs around behind it, and I peek around the tote, and she sits there, and she's trying to get all, like, raise her cockles, and she goes, it was adorable. It was like, oh, you're so scary. She's like this big. She was like 6 weeks old. She was very small. You're so scary. She's very spicy. She's very spunky. Oh, to this day. She's about she's almost 2 years old now. And she's rude. She's very naughty, very mischievous, and very rude. Very rude. She's constantly beating up on Evie, just constantly abuses her, just like beats up on her every morning. They just body slam one another into my bedroom door every morning. That's like their way to say, good morning, mommy, time to get up. They start doing it around 5 a.m. Oh my God. So, we had a hard time picking a name for this cat. Have you ever had a cat, a pet, that just like no name fits them? So they end up with a bunch of names? That's this cat. We could not agree on a name for this cat. I wanted to call her A-hole because I love her to death. She is the most fun, but she's kind of a jerk. Well, I had to give her a name, like, well, the vet needs a name. The vet's like, gotta give this cat a name. Okay. So we named her Olive. Nobody calls her Olive. Like, literally no one calls her that. Mostly we call her Boop, or the kitten. We still call her the kitten, even though she's almost 2 years old. We call her Boop. Her name is Boop. And she's very rambunctious. She's just into everything. She's the one who chewed the cord to my webcam almost in half. Yeah, that was her. She's crazy. So anyway, and so everybody gets along. Well, sometimes. Boop is the instigator. She's the one who starts trouble. If there's a kerfuffle, I promise you she started it. She's involved somehow. She instigated something with somebody. Because Evie and Pumpkin just kind of sleep all day. Like, Evie is now asleep. Pumpkin and Boop are downstairs or somewhere. I don't know. They're not in here right now. So that is my cat story. I thought if we're gonna do cat lady boxes, I have to at least let you know a little bit about my 3 cats at the beginning of the first video. I'm not going to do that in every video. We'll just get into the box. Okay, so you can see the size of this box. Now the reason I'm doing the show and tell this way is because the size of this box is just really big. And trying to do an overhead shot of the box, I didn't want to do it that way, so I decided to do it this way. So yes, I haven't looked at it yet, but it's like the size of a shoebox. It's really big. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to see what's in here. Oh, it is so lovingly packed. Oh, and one cool thing about it too, this box is the perfect size for cats to take naps in. My cats love boxes. Oh, any box. Anytime I get a box, I put it down on the floor so they can get in it because they love that. That's their favorite thing. Look, it's so pretty. It looks like we have a little card on top. Let's see. Oh, look. So with the beauty boxes that we normally do, you know, there will be a little card on the top, and then on the back it tells you about the items. And it looks like that's what we have here. Look at this little happy cat. That reminds me of Evie a little bit. Only this cat's fur has like a definite pattern to it. Evie's, there's no pattern. Like, she has stripes in some places. She has one leg that's solid gray. The rest are not. It's like they had all these spare parts of cats and they just put them all together to make her. She's like Frankencat. But I tell you, Evie is the nicest. Evie is the sweetest natured cat that we have. She's very sweet. Pumpkin is high-strung. She's really weird around people. Whenever anybody comes over, she disappears. Like, she does not like strangers at all. Basically, most of the day, she usually hangs out in my room up here, and, you know, like, I'm her person. Like, she really just wants to hang out with me. So, and she doesn't really meow. She kind of beeps. She just makes little beeps and squeaks, and every now and then she'll meow, but it's usually a very quiet little beep. That's all she does. Okay. We have a lot of goodies in here. Oh my gosh. There's a shirt. I have a shirt tucked in here. Let's take a look. You had me at meow. I have a pretty little lavender shirt and it says you had me at meow. Oh, that's sweet. So it's like a t-shirt is kind of a heather. It has a little bit of gray in it. It's made by Canvas. Bella Canvas. That's cute. That's a sweet little t-shirt. I like that. You had me at meow. It's very soft too. Very nice. Oh, I think it's a little cat toy. It's a cat toy from Dream Cat. Fortune cookie catnip toy. Ooh. Now they do love catnip. Some cats don't. I think it's like 30% of cats don't care for it. All of my cats love it. And they all react differently to it. They all just kind of, they act differently. Evie likes to, she'll get down there and lick it and then rub her face on it and then just kind of lay on it. Pumpkin is so funny. You give her some catnip and she'll get down on the floor. She gets really low and she'll put either front foot right on either side of it and her back starts to twitch. Her back gets really twitchy and she sits there and snuffles and snorts the catnip. It's really funny. And then she'll eat it. You know, it's hilarious. Boop, when she eats it, she just goes crazy. As soon as she eats it, she just gets the zoomies and just runs all over the house. She's so crazy all the time. She's the most aggressive cat I have ever had, male or female. I've never even had a male tomcat that was as aggressive as she is. And all of my cats have been spayed and neutered. You know, like every cat I've ever had. They're all 3 spayed, you know. She is so aggressive. Gosh. Okay, so this is for cats only. Keep out of reach of children. Pets should be supervised when playing with this toy. So I guess you can't leave it out for them? I think it'll be okay. Definitely smells like catnip. So we have a little fortune cookie. Oh, they'll like that. They love little toys like that. Oh my gosh. I have a little wooden bowl downstairs by the fireplace. Just a little wooden bowl that I leave on the floor. And that's where I put all their cat toys. And every morning I get up and they're scattered all over the downstairs. I go around, pick them up, put them back in the bowl. They love to dig them out of the bowl and play with them. Okay. I think this is just a piece of tissue paper. I have a necklace. It says Cat Lady Sweetheart Cat Necklace, 22 karat gold plated. I'm going to open this up so we can see it. The pendant, I believe, is turned backwards. Let's see. It's nickel free. That's nice. I have a friend who has a severe allergy to nickel. Like, she can't even wear jeans. Like, I never even thought about this, but jeans where the button, like the back of the button, if it has any nickel in it, it will leave a big nasty red place on her stomach. She has to be very careful about stuff like that. Oh, look, a sweetheart cat necklace that has the pendant is like a little pink cat head. That's adorable. Now this necklace has a very small gold lobster claw clasp with about 2 inches of adjustable chain. And a little tab down here at the lobster claw clasp. It has a C on it. That's cute. Little pink little cat pendant. That's adorable. I like the little necklace. There's a big thing in here. I have a sticker for Cat Lady box. I don't know what I would put that on, but I imagine every box probably comes with a Cat Lady box sticker so you can advertise their product. There's a great big thing in here. Let me get the smaller thing first. In here we have an insulated wine tumbler and it has little kitty cats on it. It matches the pendant on the necklace. Look, it has little kitty cat heads on it. 14-ounce stainless steel cup with a lid on it. Very nice. Let's take a look at it. I'm not much of a wine drinker, but this would be cute if I ever decided to drink. Oh, this is adorable. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, and it has the cat lady logo on the bottom. That is so cute. Look, it's like little tie-dyed cat heads. So you have your little top up here, and it has an air hole, you know, to vent, and your little sippy little spout there like a sippy cup. I popped the top off, and it has like a silicone seal around it. It's really pretty clear plastic. Isn't that cool? I could put my Pepsi in there. You know, I think that's what I'd use it for, honestly. I don't think that would fit in my cup holder in my car. I'd be more likely to put Pepsi in it than anything else. Isn't it pretty though? I like it. It's so pretty with the little tie-dyed kitty cats on it. That's adorable. Well, I'm liking the cat lady box so far. Although I thought you were supposed to get 2 things for your cat. Maybe this other thing is for my cat. There's a really big thing in here. Okay, this is the last thing in the box. What is this? Oh, it's got an interesting pattern on it. Oh, and doesn't it look soft? Look at that. It's encased in plastic. What is this? Oh, it's like a little kitty cat mat. Ooh, it's so soft on the underside. Look at that. Oh, it's a big cat's face. God, I just realized that. Look. It's a big old cat face. Look. There are the eyes. And its little adorable little nose. It's like an abstract kitty cat. And it's... Oh, it has the cat lady. I guess everything just has the cat lady logo on it. Oh, Evie. She's sleeping. She doesn't care. She has 0 interest. Like, this is all about cats, and she's asleep. She, a lot of times when I'm talking with you and we're doing a video, she's right here beside me, sleeping, or she's down here on the floor or under my little chair here. She hangs out in here with me a lot at night when we make videos. Oh, look at the whiskers down here. You can see the little white lines. Those are the whiskers. It's not cocaine, it's actually whiskers. Yeah, that's pretty. Kind of want to keep it for myself. I don't know what I'd do with it. Yeah, I could use it like a bath mat. No, it's a little kitty cat mat. I have the perfect place for it. I have a little padded, it's like a bench with a shoe rack thing under it that I keep under one of the windows in the living room. And the cats all love to lie down on that and look out the window and watch the world go by. I can put that on there because I keep a towel on it because it's easier just to take that towel and throw it in the washing machine. I can put this on there instead of that old towel. That's a lot prettier than the ugly old towel I keep on it. And it's a lot softer. I think they would like that. Yeah, so the cats did get 2 things. They got their little fortune cookie catnip toy from Dream Cat. And I can add that to their little toy collection. I actually rotate their toys out. I have a big thing of toys for them. And periodically I'll take some of them and swap them out for something else just to keep it interesting. And they also got this nice, soft little, like a little mat that they can sleep on. They're going to love this. Oh, they'll love it. Oh, that's wonderful. So that is our first cat lady box. Oh my goodness. Now I can read to you about the items just like we do with the beauty boxes. Okay, well, the first thing we saw was the t-shirt. The You Had Me at Meow t-shirt. It was Love at First Per, and the value of this shirt is $22.99. And then we had the Sweetheart cat necklace. This is really cute. This is a 22 karat gold plated necklace with the little small gold lobster claw clasp. Very pretty. I like the length too. That length is perfect. And a sweet necklace. This is a sweet necklace to keep your cats close to your heart. This also has a value of $22.99 for the necklace. And then we had the fun little, this is probably going to be my little travel Pepsi container, although I don't think it will fit in my cup holder. The Ombre Cats Wine Tumbler. Your drink will stay cool for hours while you're stuck with a cat on your lap, with a value of $27.99. Yeah, you can't get up if the cat's on your lap. You gotta stay put. And then we have the Prisma cat bed. Cat mat bed. Is there anything cats love more than a good cat nap? The value of this little cat nap mat bed is $17.99. Very cute. And then finally, we have the Fortune Cookie Catnip toy. The secret to happiness is the catnip in this handmade cookie. And this has a value of $6.99. They're gonna love it. They haven't gotten any brand new cat toys lately. Featured cat lady artist is Yuxi. Yuxi is a designer and artist who loves to create watercolors and colorful floral illustrations. This piece was inspired by their cat, Melissa, who likes to play and sleep in unusual positions. You can see more by following at Yuxi, Youksy, on Instagram. And Yuxi designed this little picture of the kitty cat. That's their cat. That's a cute little, oh, it look like a little happy cat. Very nice. And it looks like they donate some of their proceeds to DC Paws Rescue, Nevada SPCA, Pet Promise, the Pet Adoption Network, and Oak Brook Cat Rescue. So that is very cool. I have to say, I really like the first Cat Lady box. I can't wait to get more, and we're gonna get at least 6 more. Because I've already signed up to do 6. I'm gonna take 6, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So this is beautiful. I love this. I'd like to have this like a giant throw or a comforter to put on my bed. That'd be really cool. Yes, that's nice. All kinds of goodies in this little Cat Lady box. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, first of all, getting to hear about my cats. If you didn't already know about my cats, they're all 3, I guess, rescues. They were all kind of rescued under different circumstances. Pretty much every pet I've ever had was a rescue in one way or another. I grew up out in the middle of nowhere. We lived in a very secluded area. And when I was a kid, people used to come out and just abandon dogs, cats, litters of kittens and puppies at our house. And it was tough because we obviously couldn't keep them all, but pretty much every pet I ever had growing up was one that someone had abandoned. And so I've always had a special place in my heart for animals that need a home and need help. So yeah, I love animals. They're just awesome. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon.